Hello, Pisces. Oh, so I'm like singing this from Autumn to Ashes song right now. It's called Delusions of Grandeur. Is that what I'm singing? And the part that I'm singing anyways is I need a feeling I can get behind. To be alone, to be alive, I need a feeling I can get behind. So, yeah, I don't know. Sometimes weird messages come like that. And like from Autumn to Ashes, they are one of my OG original favorite bands from early 2000s, like almost 1999 2000s. Fata came into my life. They introduced me to emo punk, basically. So when he speaks, when he sings, I tend to listen to him because he's been such a huge influence in my life. And, oh man. They went back on tour after like 10 years. And they played this festival in Quebec I got to see. With a cover band of Operation Ivy, and Tim Armstrong came out and played. Oh man, I was talking to this guy at my work the other day all day about music. He said his favorite show he ever went to was Kid Rock. I'm like, you're fucking lucky bastard. I would pay huge money to see Kid Rock. I would even pay to meet Kid Rock, to be honest. I feel like you should date my sister. I've always felt that way. She's always wondered why I say that. I'm like, I don't know. I just feel like you should date Kid Rock. Like, I feel like they would get along or something, you know? That's so funny. I need a feeling I can get behind. You're just not going to let it go, are you? Stay with me. Give it up to emotional men, honestly. Not a lot of men can share their emotions, you know? Without feeling like a pussy or feeling like people are gonna make fun of them. And like from Autumn to Ashes, since their first album, they mainly sang about this show called Dawson's Creek. Obviously, you know it. One of my favorite songs is actually called Promicide, which is an episode. They love Dawson's Creek. Like, I've never met guys that liked that show, so. And let alone do an entire fucking album about it. Anyways, let's get to the reading. 3 minutes in. Whitney, you just love to talk. I love to do the intro, you know? It's all about the intro. Some people want to fast forward till I got the cards, whatever. Do whatever you want. I'm not in charge of you. This is a new deck I picked up yesterday. It's called Hush Tarot. I also just dyed my hair raspberry. It looked like red wine, actually. So, and I just did this all, so maybe something passionate's gonna come through Pisces. Who knows? This Hush Tarot by Jeremy Hush is a beautiful deck, and obviously you're going to be able to see it over the next couple weeks, but this is the first tarot deck I've bought in almost a year, so it means a lot to me. It's a very precious deck. It's a wonderful communication. We're going to see, out of this whole store I went to, they had hundreds of decks, and there was one of these decks left, and it found me. It found me. My sister went out and got me a big gulp today. She put a little cream soda in there for me. Oh. Stay hydrated. Except it gives me the worst brain freeze ever. Down the back of my neck. It's so weird. Oh, you're right. I can't wear these glasses because these cards are a little bit darker than what I'm used to. In a lot of ways. Ooh, Judgment. The Devil. Capricorn. My hair's so soft right now. My scalp is a little red. Oh, that's what happens when you dye your hair at home. Oh, it looks so nice. Good job, Whitney. It's all vampire-y. Yeah! That's what I was going for. I was going for vampire. What do you think? I think it's pretty vampire to me. I'm gonna suck the blood out of everything. I'm just kidding. Calm down, Whitney. Okay. Man, look at this Devil card. It's like a kitten wearing the face of a female demon? Wearing the mask of a face of a female demon? Like, that's fucked, eh? Wow, these cards. Two of Pentacles. Knight of Pentacles. Six of Wands. Like, holy shit balls. I didn't even realize that. Whoa. Queen of Cups with Judgment. Whoa. Okay. Knight of Wands over the Devil. Okay, so I feel like somebody could have been wearing a mask, okay? And that mask made you appear to be the devil or a demon, okay? Am I on camera? Yeah, okay. Just want to make sure my head and everything is there. Okay. Knight of Wands. Okay, so I believe that somebody was wearing a she-devil mask in your life, okay? And this is like in my blood right now for some reason. I'm not quite sure. I think somebody was forcing you to do something. It's like somebody was in your life and they were getting you to do a job, and it's almost as if they were getting you to take down like people for them or something, and like fight for them or something. And they might have appeared to be like you, because Pisces is that like twin fish, right? And if you're the devil, like if you're a Capricorn, say, okay, this person was trying to say that they were you or like you, but they were a sheep in devil's clothing, you know, like they weren't you, they were just pretending. Oh, like say you like opera music, they were pretending to like opera music. If you are punk, they're pretending to be punk. If you are religious, they were pretending to be religious. Okay, like they were pretending to be you. They could have also been like, you could be like a heavy drinker and they pretended like they were too, so then they could like make it seem like you guys had so much in common. Okay? But you didn't have anything in common. And now it's like, that's the key, is to realize who this person was and what they were doing to you. Okay? So now it's like you go from flying in one direction, like she was making you do this. So she was making you go into a direction to fight just for her, okay? And now you get to go the opposite way. And that's the victory, is flying away from this person, getting away from them, because you're in a world and doing something for somebody that you're not supposed to be doing, okay? They've conned you into it. They've conned you into somehow working for them, okay? And now this has been really slow moving, okay? Like it might have taken you a really, really long time to figure this out and to get it moving again, get yourself moving again, okay? You could have put a lot of money into something as well, and it just has gone absolutely nowhere. And like this person could have called all the time asking for money, and you just shot it out to them every time as quickly as possible. And now you're realizing like, whoa. Like it's taken me a really long time to realize, but I finally realize now why this person keeps asking me for everything. They keep saying we're in the same boat, but we have nothing in common with each other at all. Their life is their life. My life is my life. Okay. So, I almost feel like you're going to give this person something to get them to go away. Okay? And that's the judgment. Is are you or are you not going to do this? I think someone's just like, I think you're going to have to pay somebody off. Okay? Or you're going to get paid off. I don't know. Like, I don't know the fee for making somebody play dirty like this. Right? And there's like the Queen of Cups. So I think you love this person. Okay. I think you genuinely love this person. So you're just going to give them this key. See how that little guy's got that key in his mouth? I think you're just going to be like, here, take this. And that's like, maybe you get given a house, or you give somebody a house, or someone's going to give you something, the keys to something. Okay? And yeah, that's the judgment. That's what seals the deal. Like maybe this person, just wants another nest. Maybe they just want something for themselves, and as soon as they get it, you can be like, okay, is that enough? Like I can go now? And you're like, yeah. Like maybe you get paid off. Like maybe something happened to you and somebody was wearing this huge mask and making you fight for them, okay? And now you figured out that everything that you're doing is going to them. Right? And you're like, okay, like this is all going in reverse. Like everything I'm working for is just going towards this person, this mask. I mean, it could also be like you wearing a mask and you're putting things into something that's not even you. Ooh, that's deep. And then you give yourself the ability to, I don't know. I mean, there's so many different ways to read this, like it's going to click where it clicks and resonate where it resonates, right? Like there's only so many things I can say, but I do feel like somebody had you on some type of covert, secret, narcissistic mission for them. Okay, and they're not even like that. That's the thing. Like this is a kitten. That's a kitten wearing the mask of a she-demon. A kitten. Like, so this person is so naive. Like, they just really thought, whoa, I just thought this raven was coming straight for me, but he stopped on that sign. They do that. They'll come while I'm doing a reading. They'll come to my window. Oh my God, he's staring right at me. Oh, ravens here. Like, nature is amazing. Pay attention to birds, okay? Birds really, if you start to feed birds, they'll come around. And I got a job once, and I swear to God, the birds heard me on the phone, and then they had a conversation about it. Like, I heard them having a conversation about it. I'm like, I think they're talking about me right now. And then they all flew away. Yeah, birds are incredible. Okay? If you're paying attention to birds, it might be a good thing. Like, Judgment. She's got these little mice with her. And I feel like, this is the price. Like, when you look back on it, okay, you might be looking back on something and the road that you went down with somebody, okay, that literally is such a child that they just, and they would have shown you their true colors numerous times, that they were just a kid on the inside. But then they would turn into this demon all of a sudden, like, oh my God, he ate my pizza. I put my pizza crust out and he got it and he's showing me. He's got his, yeah, he got it. Oh, good. I was hoping that they would. The magpies usually eat my leftover pizza, but the raven got it this time. Oh, good boy. Now you can fly. Now he goes, well, now you're flying away now. Oh, God, I love nature. Like, you might be looking back on this, okay, and back on some of the things that you did because of this person. And because, like, all the times that they really did show their natural colors and you didn't even see it, right? Because it only flashed before your eyes and then poof, they were off doing the next demon thing, right? But really they were just acting like it was all just a show. And you really took this person seriously. Like, you took your bow and your arrow out to hunt down what this person was talking about, and they were just talking shit. Like, I almost feel like they're that kind of person that if you said that you were, like, your parents hit you or something, or like your parents were super abusive to you, or your grandparents were abusive to you or something, and they would have been like, oh yeah, me too. Just to say that they had things in common with you. Right? Like, just a straight up liar. Like, just a liar. So, it's taken you a really long time to sew this puzzle together, okay? And I think a lot of the scenes are starting to come out now. And that's why I think you're just either you're going to get offered something, or they're going to get, you're going to offer them something, or they're going to offer, like, there's some type of offer here, and that's the key. And when, the universe is kind of like, when you look back on this, just know that you did love this person. Like, not just a little bit, like, you made a home with this person. You let this person make a home with you. Like, you grew with them and you loved them. And if they're just going to be this petty and want to take you for something, then I think the best gift you can do is to just drop something in their hands and walk away. And then I think they'll stop fighting you. Because, like, to be honest, they're the ones that unlocked this. They're the ones that unlock you. You get yourself locked up, and then they come and they do things to you that unlock you. And then you think, okay, well, you know, obviously me and this person are alike, blah, 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 but they're not. They just have the key to you. And I think maybe that's where you've got to change the locks. And you've got to give this person the set of keys, change the locks inside of you, and walk away. So then they don't have the ability to do what they did to you again. And like when you look back on it, you just kind of, you know, say to yourself that you loved them. Like anybody that's worth fighting for somebody, like, I mean, at least you know that you were willing to do the work. Like, you know, I'd hate for you to get like sour and think that all of that was done in vain. That was just, you know, an unfortunate series of events that lined up, right? That's all that is. And you could have been in a position where you just really wanted to love. Like, as you can see, she's let that bird make a home in her crown. You know, like, that's how much she shares. That's how much she loves. That's how much she cares. That's a nurturing mother would let anything vulnerable stay with her, right? And that's the thing is, like, this kitten, you know, could have been really vulnerable, and they just wore this mask, so you just took care of them because you didn't know anything else to do. And now you've got to realize that this person has to grow up on their own, and they can't keep playing the same role. Or you just let them keep doing what they're doing. Really, I don't really know who you are in this. I feel like you're the Knight of Wands. Like, I mean, this is how it looks on my table. We've got something, like, we've got a card in between, but this Judgment, okay, is looking at this, and this was the journey that you did for this person. So that's why I'm like, when you look back on this, right, just know that this is the card that's sitting underneath, that that you loved them, that you did something for them, okay? And some people are just greedy, you know. Some people, they take more than what they deserve, and they use people. And, you know, just because you were used, you know, maybe you'll just see the signs a little bit better in the future next time, so then this doesn't happen to you again. And I really hope this person, like, doesn't, like, make you bankrupt or something. Or, you know, like, I do know people that have had to give up their homes for their spouse, and then they've ended up getting their home back because their spouse couldn't afford it. Ex-spouse couldn't afford it, right? So, I mean, you might have to give up the keys to the palace for the bit, but just know that they can't afford it. So if they want the house, then they're going to have to pay for it. Like, they're going to have to pay the bills. They're going to have to pay for the shit if that's what they want. Like, they can't expect to have, you know, be given a house and then have all the amenities taken care of. Like, where does this person think? You own a resort? Like, right? So whatever it is that you give them, just know that's within a contract, and, like, almost like make them maybe sign a contract or something saying that you'll do something, or, you know, for a certain amount of time, and then that's it. You know, you're only going to give them the keys for so long, and then if they don't start fighting for themselves and start doing some shit for themselves, then really you're just starting to take care of them. And if that's what you want to do, go ahead. But starting to take care of them could lead down a very unhealthy road of never being able to get rid of them. So, they're not your kid. Be careful. And I don't really think this is your child. So, I definitely don't think that this is your kid. Let's see. Let's see if anything else comes out. What are we at? 24 minutes? Anything else that the universe just wants to say to you? Of course. Always something. Wow. Look at how much these two cards look alike. I guess because Judgment's looking on the past and the World is looking to the future. And the future is the Three of Cups. So, The last little message, I guess, to say here is the world really wants you to have fun. Close this chapter off. Look to the future. Look to new avenues, new friends, new abilities, new things, new good times. Close the chapter on this. No more looking to the past. You know, like once you deal with this, just let it go. Just leave them where they are. And hope that you never have to go back to something like that again. Temperance. They could actually also be a Sagittarius. We've got Sagittarius, Capricorn. Sagittarius and Capricorn. That's it. And then the Queen of Pentacles. Whoa. Yeah, like I don't know if this is your wife or I'm talking about your husband or something like that. Like you could be married to this person. And then Temperance. Like really balance it out. You know, like I think balance is really necessary right now. Balance the dark with the light. Take off the mask. Be wise, be brave, and deal with this person. That's it. That's all I got to say. Thanks for watching. I am Whitney Moon. If you want a personal reading, you can hit me up at whitneymoonshine@gmail.com. What's on the top? Oh, look how cool this card is. Magician. So, this card I was looking at today, I was kind of like staring at it today. And it's absolutely marvelous because what's happening is there's that animal that's on her, okay, has been wounded. So, the wounded animals come to the magician. And actually, what I was thinking about when I saw this card was the Hobbit. Radagast? I think that's his name. The Wizard of the Woods, the Woodland Wizard, and how the witchcraft spell goes over the forest and starts killing all the wildlife. And Radagast goes out and starts saving the wildlife, right? And the wildlife go to him when they need medicine and health and help, you know? So I feel like maybe this person was wounded when you met them. And then they put this mask on. And they keep coming back to you every time they get wounded. And what they have to learn, I think, is that your time is up healing them. Because you've got quite a lot of power. Things trust you. And I think this is kind of like a situation where somebody was abused of their power, right? Like people know that you can do something and then you were abused because of it, right? And then look, I just cut the deck to the Page of Pentacles. And like, look at how extremely intense this card is, especially with the goats on the bottom there. Okay, kind of like ramming each other. Like goats obviously represent the devil, and the devil in many forms it takes. So the Page of Pentacles is almost like grounding with the devil kind of energy. And, you know, the devil will tell you the demons that are around and the things that are around. And if you know, like, of course the devil does awful things, but he will also tell you if somebody is worthy of his sins and are not. So this little kitten that came in with a mask on, I think he's kind of saying like this was just a sheep in wolf's clothing. Like he wasn't this demon like you thought they were. So now it's almost like now you've got to get crafty with something. You've got to think beyond the box. Okay, think beyond get smarter than this person and what they've done. And you'll figure out what I'm saying if it's true. Like, see something. You've got to see something with this person. You see how she actually does have a mask on, but she's taking it off? And she's pointing to her eyes. She wants to see something. Okay? The Page of Pentacles is an idea. So it's like you might have known that this person's had this agenda for a while. This idea of what they were going to be able to do to you. So now it's like, you know, the universe is like, get clever. They think they're clever. Be a step above what they think they are, right? This person's not as clever as they think they are. Okay. Hey, look at, there's another page. Page of Wands. Yep. I think this relationship has accumulated a lot of shit that you've kind of had to drag behind you. So I think it's time to drop the baggage. Head on forward and see what you find. Because there is some good stuff coming ahead, Pisces. So, peace out. Thanks for watching. I'm Whitney Moon. WhitneyMoonshine@gmail.com is how to reach me. Peace. Have a good day. Word to yo mama.